downward spiral it has been. Evelyn has now filed for divorce. Chad's thriving reality TV life is over. His good guy reputation, well, that's gone, forever tarnished. And his promising football career may have to come to an abrupt end. Now we see that jaw-dropping moment when the Miami Dolphins cut Chad from the team. That's been caught on tape. And while Chad continues to struggle to regain his footing and get back into the game of life, we have to ask, should we feel bad for Chad? Let me bring in criminal defense attorney Midwin Charles from New York, and from Atlanta, Carlos Diaz, sports anchor of Morning Express right here on HLN. All right, guys, just last night, Chad tweeted a thank you message to his more than 3 million Twitter followers, and he said, I haven't had to tread water in a long time. Special thank you to my fans, family, friends for keeping me afloat. Now, we should say he has not been convicted of a crime as of yet, but he's already paid a huge price for whatever happened between him and his wife. Now, Midwin, what if he's found not guilty? Can he rebuild his reputation or even his career from this downfall?
Well, I think if he's found not guilty, I think he should definitely attempt to rebuild his reputation and at least try to get his job back. I think we can all agree that him being cut by the Dolphins was a direct result of that arrest. And you're right, it is a little bit unfair in the sense that it hasn't been proven to be true, although the facts don't look very good for him. But if I were him, you better believe I'd work really hard to get that job back if he's found not guilty. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's almost unprecedented to be able to watch firsthand and see a superstar athlete like Chad Johnson basically pleading his case and then ultimately just getting fired. Let's watch some more of that stunning exchange together. Look at this.
Trust me, I acknowledge people make mistakes, and nobody knows that more than me. And
Coach, I've never been in trouble before.
I know that.
Ever. And I buy into your program, most definitely. Because after that talk we had, I was hushed from that point on. And I was going to stay that way the entire year.
Yeah. I know. It's not really just last night or that. It's just, where we are as a program and where you are and where we're headed. I just don't see the mesh right now.
I don't know if it's just me, but that was uncomfortable to watch because you know what's coming next. Now, Carlos, the Dolphins didn't waste any time here getting rid of him. And a lot of people in social media are saying, we don't have enough information yet about what happened that night to really draw a fair conclusion. But can you understand, Carlos, though, why some people are starting to feel kind of bad for him?
Chad Johnson? Are you freaking kidding me? No, I don't see that at all. Why would you feel bad for a guy who went out and allegedly bought a box of condoms when he just got married 41 days previously, or less than 41 days previously? He allegedly headbutted a woman. You hit a woman and you're thinking you should feel sorry for him? And Midwin Charles, I'm really sorry, but there's no chance the Dolphins will ever take Chad Johnson back, and I highly doubt any team in the NFL will. What has happened to Chad Johnson over the last few weeks?
But your key words are allegedly. In other words, it hasn't been proven to be true. And while I think you're right, they may never take him back, he damn well should try. That's for sure.
What happened to Evelyn Lozada in that 911 call? Did she go over to the neighbors after she cut her head in the garage or something? I mean, you hear her in the 911 call saying he headbutted me. I mean, here's the thing that I can tell you right now. That what happened to Chad Johnson, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live being the outrageous person who has his own website, who has his own reality show. Yeah. Well, guess what? On a reality show, we all get to see your life come to an end as far as the football life goes. Well, and he got what he deserved from the Dolphins.
There is stunning new video tonight of the moment football star Chad Johnson was fired by the Miami Dolphins. It was all caught on tape by the HBO documentary series Hard Knocks. Watch as Miami Dolphins coach Joe Philbin broke the news that the team was letting him go.
You can overcome this thing, and is there anything more to
say? No.
I mean,
no. Just thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate. I
enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
How much more I can say at this point?
I know.
I appreciate it, though.
Well,
thank you for the chance.
Let me bring back in my crew here. Criminal defense attorney Midwin Charles, who's with us from New York, and from Atlanta, Carlos Diaz, sports anchor of Morning Express right here on HLN. Now, I think in that video, he seemed gracious and humble, Carlos. And this is one of those times where I think I might know the answer to the question before I ask it. Is that what you expected to see from Chad? Did you expect graciousness?
I was expecting him to headbutt the coach. Listen. Of course he's going to be gracious and humble. You know, I mean, and he did a great job. But Chad, you know, he knows reality TV, and he knows that there are cameras, you know, either there's a camera guy in the room or there's, a camera somewhere nearby. So the bottom line is he was gracious and humble because, as he said in his statement where he apologized to his wife, in that same statement that he apologized, he said, hey, I'm going to work hard to get to an NFL team. So, hey, I'm really sorry about what I did, which, by the way, he acknowledges something happened. But in that same statement, he says, and I'm working hard to get to with another NFL team. So he's already trying to move forward.
Let me let Midwin jump in here real quick. I want to hear what you have to say about this, too.
Well, I just think there are certain aspects about reality TV that are good and bad. And this is the bad of it in the sense where you get to see someone's dignity kind of just being stripped apart layer by layer. It's really unfortunate.
Oh, you guys,
this is the
Midwin
best
Charles.
reality TV ever.
Midwin.
Come on.
You like the drama, Carlos. Surprise, surprise.
We got to take a timeout. We got to take a timeout here, guys. This is good TV. This is good reality TV right here, but we got to take a timeout. Midwin Charles, Carlos Diaz, thank you very much.